Well, good afternoon guys and welcome! It's time for a new adventure today, but it's not Little Somalia this time. There is one ethnic group of immigrants in Sweden that are larger than all the others. And there is one city that has the highest density of this ethnic group. And it's a city that we call Little Syria. And that's where we're heading today, so join me! Alright, so we reached the metro station and there will be a transfer actually, so we need to shift to a train at the central station, and there is just one stop from here I'm gonna show you. So at the moment we are here, we are going here to then shift to number 41 I believe. So let's continue. Alright, so we need to find a train. I think it's number 41, and as you can see on the signs here, we have to, I guess, go this direction. So this is actually the first time I'm heading this way, but we'll find it. Alright, so finally at the platform. I just thought I'm gonna show you where we are heading. So we are at the moment in Stockholm city, which is the biggest station in all of Stockholm. And we are heading on this line all the way to Södertälje, which is the city that we're heading to. And I think it's gonna be around 30 minutes, something like that. So I guess I'll see you when we reach. Alright, so we just reached Södertälje center, and welcome to the unofficial capital of Syria, which they actually call this place. A lot of the Syrians living here. And just for information, but in Sweden there are somewhere around 250 to 275,000 people from the area of Syria. And the first one actually arrived in Sweden in 1967, and it was by an airplane, 205 people. But they actually flew from Lebanon. So now we're entering the, I think this is the bus station slash train station. And I'm just gonna show you quickly what it looks like. So the trains, they arrive over here. So they come from Stockholm in general, or probably somewhere else. It says Upplands Väsby, I believe. And this looks like the bus station. Looks like a beautiful park actually over here, and I can face some water in a far distance. I don't really know where the center is, but I think we walk this direction. In Sweden they have two great football teams here called the Syriska and Syrianska. Actually very professional and playing in the, I'm not take my word for this, but I think they are playing in the highest league here. I've been doing for many years, and they send that on live stream all over the world for fellow Syrians to see. And I believe in this city there is around 100,000 people. Hey, how are you? Yeah, you're doing fine. And of those 100,000 people, there is somewhere around 30-40% from Syria. So I think we're gonna head this way and see if we can find a way to the city center. So just give me a second and see if I can figure this out. Alright, I think I found something that maybe leads us to the city center. Looks actually pretty nice. Some old houses here, pretty traditional. So this is what this street looks like. It says Järnagatan or something. And just for some background information, but the reason why over 6 million Syrians, 6-7 million Syrians have left the country of Syria is because of the civil war that's ongoing, and we're starting in 2011 due to a spring protest, I remember, if I'm not mistaken. And of those 6-7 million who've left the country, of course most of the people has not ended up in Sweden, but I believe around 150,000 to 200,000 of them actually came here over a long period of time, of course. All right, let's see if we can find our way to the city center then. It looks very traditional Swedish, I have to say. I mean, the history of Södertälje is also, of course, from way back. It's a very old city. And there is a castle here that actually a king from back in the days had as his favorite castle, or like palace, that he used to stay. I think it was Carl Gustav V or something. Looks like some kind of a harbor. And a nice walk by the water over here. But here is where we came from. Yeah, there are some beautiful apartments here, obviously. And here it looks like a little bit more modern. Here we have Joe's Grill and Pizza. And I read an article. Most of the people from Syria are living in the center. All right. Seems to be a lot of gold shops. Seems to be something that's pretty common. But gold from the Middle East is, of course, something that's very valuable to them for a lot of different reasons. But here, wow, check out all the Christmas decorations. Tons of lights, and here looks like some kind of mall. It's called Kringlan. But it seems like, I mean, 100,000 people, so it's not like a massive city or anything. But it's a city. Have everything that you need. Kringlan in Swedish is a bun. So there's a lot of, all over Sweden actually, if you have a cafe or something. And the kringla, it looks like this. Kind of the shape of the bun. Now check this out. I don't know if it's just a Christmas decoration or if it's there all year around. But it looks like they have some kind of market here too. And actually, just for some further information, but most of the Syrians that ended up here, they have been traveling from Turkey or any other nearby country or that have borders to Syria, which is of course the area with the most immigrants from Syria. And with Swedish definition, a Syrian here, you don't have to be born and raised in Syria. You can also have been born here, but you have one parent that was born and raised in Syria. But check this out. This is a donut churros or something. Looks like a nice place. Never seen in Stockholm. It's a cool place. Check this out. Hey man. That looks very happy. Very tasty. Here you have some hazelnuts for sure. This looks like apples.
Oh, the Cheetos.
I mean, the donuts, of course, you find them everywhere in the world. But it's not that common actually to sell them in stalls like that in Sweden. So markets looking like this is not very common. So this is one of the markets. Looks like this. Sell some t-shirts. Alright, and some food it looks like. Some fish and some cheese. Over here. Here we have some Christmas candy. As you've seen from the Christmas market in the old city, or the old town of Stockholm, they sell the similar stuff. And a lot of the things, I mean, you find them all year around, but it's just not as common as it's during Christmas or the cold months. Here is another mall actually. I mean, I've seen like 3 or 4 of them just on this streets. This is called Luna Galleria. And we have Åhléns. If you haven't been to Sweden, this place over here, very common. You find it everywhere. Not as famous as the H&M, but just as close. And you find a different variety of things there. It's not only clothing. Here is another gold shop. Hey, it's a nice center actually. And 2 gyms I've seen. And actually we're ending up now facing a big church. So, if you come to the European capital of Syria and want to check out a Christian church, they have a beautiful one in the city center and it's very well preserved. Check out all the windows over here. And check out this one. I actually was thinking about what this was. I thought it was a clock at first. I don't really know what it is. But you can see. And the ceilings. Looks very beautiful. Yeah, check it out. I've actually never been here before, but I can understand why people choose to come to visit just this church. Check this out. See all the wooden carvings. As you can see. And the staircase is just here on the side. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. Well, the unofficial capital of Syria, Södertälje. Probably as far from the civil war as you can get. But I want to thank you all for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao.